Noise. I'm Jeff Stein with today's Iowa Politics Report. Most of us have had times when we're on the phone and at the same time someone in the room starts talking to us. Despite having two ears, we can only really handle one sound source at a time. So what happens is you miss what the person in the room is saying and you miss what the person on the phone is saying. Sometimes radio stations like ours have issues. There's supposed to be one sound coming over your radio, but the computer is sending one audio segment while a satellite is sending another one. They crash into each other and you can't understand either. We hate it when that happens. We know you do too. Which is why this past Wednesday's so-called debate between Republican presidential candidates was so unsatisfying. Time and time again, 2, 3, and even 4 of the people were talking at the same time. If you were watching on television, you could sort of see who was speaking to sort some of it out, but not easily. And it was impossible to discern if you were listening on the radio. There are no indications that with this format mandated by the Republican National Committee, that anything will change or be different when the third debate happens in Florida on November 8th. Now, we understand the TV partner for that will be CNN, with the Salem radio network sharing duties. We have a relationship with Salem, so it's likely the debate will be offered to us to carry on KXEL. Thursday's KXEL poll question of the day asked you if we should even carry the third debate or if you're actually better off with regular programming. It's a tough call, frankly. We want you to have access to information and to a live, potentially newsworthy event. But if it's such an out-of-control mess that you wind up turning the radio off, well, that's not serving anyone either. Both national parties these days love to control things and hate to admit failings. We have seen that over the past couple of decades, with our elections suffering as a result. So if you think the RNC will suddenly realize that this format is embarrassing and change course for future events, well, you're far more optimistic than I am. Smart folks think only 4 candidates will qualify for the next debate. Perhaps fewer candidates will mean a more orderly event. But as you might imagine, I highly doubt it. And that's the Iowa Politics Report for Friday, September 29. On Twitter, Instagram, Getter, Threads, and Truth Social at Iowa Politics. I'm Jeff Stein on News Talk 1540 KXEL.